Hello everyone, Goldswags here. So I'm going to do a playthrough of Game Dev Tycoon. If you've never heard of it, it's a game development simulation game. You run your own games company, starting in your garage and working up to a big office. So let's just click through. So this is a welcome message. This simulation transported back in time to your very own game development company. Next 35 years, you build your dream company. So we're going to start by naming it. We'll go with SwagCo. And obviously I'll be called Goldswags. What should we go for? It's sort of basic customization. It's not like you can change everything. Right, so here we are. This is where I operate from. Now you don't actually have many options. When you click, basically all I can do is develop a new game. So we'll do that then, shall we? So start by picking a topic. Can I do about space, fashion, history, or aliens? So let's do a sort of space adventure game, and things are like a knockoff. So this is supposed to be a Commodore 64, but they call it G64. I guess they don't have the right, so it's got a bigger market share, so I use that right now. And let's call it Swag Space Frontier. Give it 2D graphics. So what you'll see is it now comes out with a development stage. By the way, this is how much cash I've got. I haven't got any fans. We're in year 1, month 1, week 3. So you use these sliders, and there's 3 stages of development to choose what sort of things you want. Now different game types will need different types of this is how much time you allocate to code in each part of the game, and different game types want more focus on different parts. So for an adventure game, we're more likely to want a lot more time spent on the gameplay, a little bit of time spent on the story and quest and the engine, but not a huge amount. This will, I don't know if this is true or not. There are wikis out there where you can actually choose the perfect amounts to get high scoring games every time, but that feels a bit like cheating, so I'm going to kind of make it up as I go along. Now what you saw was that there's a yellow blob and a blue blob at the top. The yellow is design elements, the blue is sort of technology elements and how much you're putting into it. The orange part on the left is bugs that have to be cleared before the game can go, and the dark blue is research points, which you can use to research new game topics or new things to add to your game. That'll all become a lot clearer later. On artificial intelligence, I don't think we need to spend too much time on that. Level design, I'm going to put that up to about here, and dialogues will keep them. In fact, level design I'm going to go up to about here. So I just think that the level design is the most important part of an adventure game. We actually have 0 in technology. Yeah, we got 1 now. World design's obviously going to be important. We're on a Commodore, so I don't think the graphics are that important, but the sound may be where we're going to pick things up, and we'll put the world design up as well. And the features we're having are 2D graphics and basic sounds. These are particularly low numbers, which make me quite nervous. So once it's finished, you can then spend a bit of time developing it extra and clearing out the bugs. So all the bugs are gone now, so I'm going to finish this. And after every game is launched, you gain experience in each different aspect of game creation. And then you can either trash the game if you don't think it's good enough, or you can release it. So I'm going to release it, and in a couple of seconds we should have the reviews come in. Now, Swag Space Frontier, the first game of SwagCo. How did it do? My guess isn't that good. The reviews are actually terrible. Oh my god, is that going to be a 1? Okay, things to learn and inspiring. The problem is these reviews don't actually tell you how to improve the game, so it's a bit of trial and error really. So let's develop a new game. Let's try a sort of history simulation game, and we'll call it Swag Total War. Yeah, Swag Total War. Let's see how this does. Just released our first game, had a moderate response. I don't really think it was moderate, do we? Let's see how it goes. So bank account, I'm actually overdrawn. This is the first time I've been overdrawn in the first game of this. But now we're starting to sell Swag Space Frontier. You'll see on the right hand side, so that will translate to money sales shortly. Now, simulation game. Story and quest, I don't think they're important. Gameplay, medium important, but I think the engine is very important. Story might be a little bit, so let's give it a tiny bit. Hopefully this should put us back in the red, not quite. But the second week should put us back in the green, sorry. So we're still in the red right now. Okay, see, we've got a bit of money now. Now, dialogues I don't think are important, but the AI I think is very important, along with the level design. I'm just going to put dialogues right at the bottom for a sim game, because you don't really have like conversations between the characters or anything like that. World design I think is going to be high, graphics, and then sound and graphics I think we're going to put a sort of average to low. I have a feeling we might have another bad review. We're only £166 overdrawn right now. We're back in credit now. Just work out the bugs. And Swag Total War is about to be released. Again, just leveling up slightly. Now, whilst that's before it gets released, we can now have the option to research. So you can research new topics or a custom game engine. We can't afford to do custom game engine because it's 50 RP and we've only got 31 research points. And there's not really much we can put into a custom game engine right now. Later on we'll be able to research things that you can put into the custom game engine. New topics, got alternate history, virtual pets, school and spy. So we'll research a spy game just while this is being released. Right, let's wait for that. Hopefully we'll get some good reviews. Will put us back into the green for Swag Total War. Oh, this looks a little bit healthier. 7, good game. 7, simulation games work well on the G64. Game Hero thinks we show potential, not good. All games, I like it. How did they get a job as a reviewer? I like it. So, hopefully that will get us a bit more cash. Sales are looking good. I don't have anything to compare that to. There we go, firmly in profit now. And we got some fans, 59 fans. So let's release a new game. We'll go for a spy action game. And I suppose it's like Splinter Cell. Let's call it Swag Cell. It's a game that I'm envisaging when I'm thinking about this. New sales record. Okay, now action game. I guess gameplay. A bit in the engine and a bit in the stories and quests. It seems I will probably get bad reviews. Let's see what happens. I'm not an expert. So, recent study suggests that the Govador 64 is outselling the PC. Just so you know, later down the line, obviously you'll see that as things are progressing, we'll eventually unlock new technology, new things like the Gameling, which they call the Game Boy, and PlayStation, and things do come out. And we, once you get more cash, you eventually expand your offices and you start hiring staff. So there is some good progression in this game. It's just not a matter of just sort of churning out games like this. Right, so I don't think the AI is as important, but level design I think is, along with some dialogues. So let's try this for now. These numbers look quite low, don't they? I'm not really feeling this at the moment. I have a feeling this is going to be a bad review. Let's do the graphics there. The sound, quite high-ish. Oh, this doesn't look good, does it? Oh, I don't know. Let's fix out the bugs. If you leave it long enough, they do like another point went into design there and tech. So let's just finish it now. Oh, leveled up in design. So can research another game whilst we're waiting. Oh, superheroes. Nice. So let's see what the reviews are for Swag Cell. Oh, that doesn't look good. Okay. Got paid to write that review. Nah, he's not a real person actually, so he didn't get paid. How can they be so different, their reviews? The focus on level design served it well. So they all seemed like reasonably positive, so There we go. Nintendo is planning on their variant gaming console. They're known for widely successful game Dinky King. Bet you didn't know that. See, sales are reasonable. At least we're making a profit still. We're gaining fans. So some people love SwagCo by the looks of things. So let's develop a new game. We'll go with a superhero RPG. So this is a game where I can imagine you build your own super... Oh, there is a game like this. I'm trying to remember what it's called. You build your own superhero. DC Universe Online. So let's call this Swag Universe. Hi there, I've just finished SwagCo. I'm impressed by your talent. Okay, that must have not been one of the reviewers. I'm in the contracting business and we could use skills like yours. If you're ever short on cash, just let me know and I'll have some work for you. Jason, the ominous Jason. So what that is in order to make money, instead of developing games, you can sort of work on other people's programs. I may show it to you later, but it doesn't really make as much money as a game. And it takes as much time, so it can be a bit weird. Right, RPG. I think stories and quests are really important in RPGs. The gameplay is important. I think the engine's less important. So we're going to do something like that, like a stairway approach. Let's see how that goes. Now I think dialogues will be important, because like when you're talking to NPCs, level design, sort of averagey. Like we'll do an opposite stairway for development stage 2. Technology is really low, isn't it? Or up to 2, I suppose. I think world design is very important. But the sound and graphics aren't as important, I don't think. Because when you think about the time we're developing it, and there's a lot of text-based like games and RPGs, so I think the sound is important, but not as important. SwagCo did alright. There we go. The TES, not the NES, the TES is coming out. Do we want to release this game yet? Or do we want to wait till the technology has improved a bit? Let's just go for it. Swag Universe. Our first... Oh, look at all these levels up. Our first foray into the world of the RPG. What we'll do is we'll research a new topic. Time travel. And here come in the reviews for Swag Universe. It's just such an average games company that I run. All these things falls a bit short. I was going to say they're all really seem reasonably positive. This is literally the most average game that's ever been released. Swag Universe. If we get over like 4,000 sales, then I'm happy, because that's a massive profit at that point. See, considering we were in the red, we're up to 158k in the bank. We're gaining fans. Some people obviously love Swag Universe Online. Let's develop a new game. I'll tell you what. Yeah, time travel. Let's try another RPG. Oh, I didn't name it. Swag travel. Excuse me. Right. Let's have a look. What did we do wrong, do we think? Maybe we didn't spend enough time on the gameplay? Or the engine? Let's move both these up slightly. These numbers are going up a bit nicer, aren't they? So... let's try this. Okay. What we'll do is we'll put the graphics and sound up. And the world design. Let's do it all sort of just average, so we spend same amount of time on all of them. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Like I say, it's a bit trial and error really. There's no guidance onto what it said in the reviews. You fell short. It doesn't say what you fell short in. Oh, we actually gained a bug. We cleared it now. I'm feeling good about Swag Travel. I'm feeling good about it. Dance? Yes. Right, first reviews for the game has come in. Oh, this looks a bit better. Nice. 8 out of 10 from Star Games. 9 out of 10 from Informed Gamer. 7 out of 10? Come on, Game Hero. All games gave 8 out of 10. How are we doing? Swag Travel, is this our record sales? Look, we've got 377 fans. We're going insane. Beautiful. Okay, well what we'll do is we'll leave it there. We just researched dance. We'll start a new dance game next time. I've spent a bit of time thinking about the name, but I'm feeling, by the way our profits are going, we should move into the office in the next episode. We'll be able to start hiring some staff, and we'll see where we go from there. Anyway, nice seeing you guys. Bye.